Welcome, everybody, to episode number 2 of the Void Frogs podcast. My name is Stifflered, and I am joined once again by my co-host, the qmagnet. And we have a really special show for you guys today.
Oh yeah, today's guest is a master of mechanics, the map-making maverick who mesmerizes viewers with his magnificent methods, monstrous imagination, and memorable moments. He's never mediocre, always marvelous, the methodical, the amazing, the monumental, I run out of M words, McMakistein!
Hey!
Hello.
That was perfect.
That was
intro.
Great. Nice work on that. We'll put
that was
some
a nice
applause in the
introduction. I feel
background.
honored.
You should do it, brother. First off, Makistein, Frankenstein, McMakistein, Mr. Makistein. Clear the record.
It's like, I mean, the original, like, I can go into the origin of my name. Like, the origin was a friend of mine in, like, second grade or something, calling me Makistein out of nowhere. Yeah, but like, English people can say that, Stein. Like, the German word Stein means stone.
Stone.
But, like, English people can say that word, Stein.
What's Maki then in German?
Maki is just my name. But I
Maki.
mean, okay, that's kind of where it gets weird, because like people kept calling me like Makistein just to mock me, and it was like a running gag, and I was like, stop, don't call me that, that's not my name. And it just that's like
so
the worst
you picked
thing
that
you can do.
for your Minecraft name, so everyone would stop calling you that.
And like after people kept mocking me with that, they just kind of left the Stein part away, and that's kind of how my nickname Maki was born. And then people were just calling me that. And when I made my first YouTube account, I was like, what should I call myself? And then I was like, I'll just call myself Makistein. But it was already taken, so I added the Mr. And that was my first ever YouTube account. And when I made the first Minecraft account, I just replaced the Mr. with a C, so MC Minecraft.
Whoa. Wait a second. But it's not MC, it's Mick. So you're kind of like Irish Scottish or something like that.
Yeah, like a rapper, MC.
Yeah. Oh, the rap. I see.
I don't
so
even
you do
know
hip
how
hop
to
on the
pronounce it
side
anymore, because like everybody does it differently. When people make Let's Plays, there are so many variations of how people say my name. I don't even know how to call myself anymore. It's kind of weird.
Oh.
But it sounds to me like if we want to go the true, real, genuine way of saying it, it's Mr. McMakistein.
Like I think the original version that I always used was MC Makistein, but that sounds like super German and super. I don't like it. Like right now, I think the most common thing people say is just McMakistein.
Yeah.
Like that's just how people pronounce it, I guess. So I kind of adapted that too and went away from the original pronunciation. It's kind of weird.
So this means you speak German.
Yeah.
So now to all the German fans out there, say, hello, my name is Makistein.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to say it. Say it right now.
Hello, German followers. My name is MC Makistein.
In German.
The German accent is so... I don't like it. I really don't like it. It sounds so...
I used to work in a kitchen, and the chef had German parents, and we would kind of make fun of the language, because if you tried to say I love you, what's I love you in German?
Ich liebe dich.
It seems it's like the most unromantic language.
Yeah,
it's
beautiful. Have a nice flow to it.
I don't speak any languages. There's something on my sleeve.
Yeah, it's not the most elegant language, I think.
I think it's lovely.
You think it's lovely? You're appealing to the German people.
You should be proud of your mother tongue.
All the German people are unsubscribing now that they know this.
Okay, so that's your name. That's your start. You started with a non-Minecraft YouTube channel.
Yeah, but I didn't upload there really. I think my first ever video that I posted to YouTube was a shoe collection. It was super cringe. Like I was just showing my shoe collection.
Is that video still online?
I put it on unlisted. It's too cringe.
Come on.
I had like epic music in the background, like house music, and good times. But I already put it on unlisted. I think that was my first ever video I posted, and like a super epic movie maker intro and all the good stuff. It was brilliant.
Oh, movie maker! You went high quality there. That's cool.
Only the best quality from me.
I'm gonna need to get a link to that video so we can insert it.
I can send it to you. Yeah.
Podcast afterwards. But hey, before we go into the history of Makistein, I did want to say, just for people who might not know you, I know that that's like a really rare and unusual thing because so many people know you. But just in general, like 2 sentences, who are you? What do you do? What are you about?
Yeah,
and then we
I
can
make
get
a bunch
into your
of
story.
I started off as mainly just a map maker, just making standard Minecraft maps that people could download. And then I also started going more into datapacks and one command creations. I basically just always made videos about them, posted them as a download link on my website, and then other YouTubers usually made Let's Plays, and that's how kind of most people got to know me through other YouTubers who played my stuff. And yeah, now just make random data packs, stupid videos that I enjoy making, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I actually found out about you from log.zip back in 2017. I was watching some of your stuff with him. But yeah, so you are, like what Q said in your magnificent, marvelous, magnanimous, monumental intro, you're command blocks, redstoner, map maker, extraordinaire. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, so your name is Makistein, and your skin. I was going to ask you where you created that skin. Where did you come up with that skin? Was that your first skin on Minecraft?
That's interesting. No, my first ever skin was like the classic cringe teenage boy skin.
With the hair?
Yeah, exactly.
And the headset?
Yeah, the headset, everything. It was beautiful.
So quick story about that, because when I did Diversity 2, that was the most submitted, because we had all the player skins in the arena. I had like 25 of those same head. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Hair and anyway, go ahead. You had I think was that the Deadlock skin? It was Deadlocks.
I think it wasn't Deadlocks. It was just like, I mean, there are like 1,000 variations of that skin, but it was just one of those. And like I used to be a huge PvP player. I started off on MCSG. You guys remember that?
MC what?
Survival game. MCSG. It was like a huge survival game server.
I've never heard of it.
I was on a break during that time.
Is it still around?
They are actually like trying to bring it back now, but the server has been dead for like I think 4 years or something. But it's like actually how I discovered Minecraft, and I used to like play a lot of Hunger Games. And then I also started like playing on a different PvP server. I think, what was it called? I think it was called Rock Spot or something like that. And I remember I saw an incredible skin there. Like I saw a random player with a skin that I really liked, and he had like just a sweater with stripes. It was green and white stripes. And I really liked the way it looked, but I hate green. I hate the color green. So I just kind of downloaded the skin from that player and replaced the green stripes with just blue ones. And that's kind of how I came up with my skin.
You stole someone's property.
Yeah, I mean, I edited the face and stuff to kind of match me. But like the idea from the stripe sweater, I blatantly stole that. I have to admit it.
That's good. I stole my Minecraft skin too. I just downloaded it, and actually there's a YouTuber who has the same skin, and people are like, did you steal it from him? Like, no, we both stole it from Planet Minecraft.
Yeah.
And also I was doing a lot of research on your videos before this. Your first video, me and you, we got something in common because big fans of Jesper.
Yeah, he's great.
Isn't he awesome? He got me into map making. Did he get you into that?
Yeah.
The crazy stuff? Impossible
he was
Staircase,
my
I saw.
biggest inspiration. I really loved him. And that's like, my first video was an infinite staircase, for those of you who don't know. And Jesper basically made an infinite hallway where you could walk through a hallway and get back to the same place. And I basically made the same concept, but with a staircase where you could walk up infinitely. And I don't even remember how exactly it went, but I think I was like one of those cringe people who sent him the video saying like, hey, I made an epic video. Yeah. Can you maybe share it and get me some subscribers? Like, not exactly with
he
those
would have done that though.
But I definitely hit him up and sent him the video. And he shared it. It was crazy. I was so happy. And I got like my first 10 subscribers. It was brilliant. And he subscribed to my channel. And after that, he like every third video or something, he started to share on his Twitter or something. So he was like my first big supporter, and he kind of got me started on YouTube. Yeah. So I'm still really thankful for him.
He's amazing. I wish he still did Minecraft. He's my favorite map maker. I love that guy. Plus, he's worked on maps with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's kind of crazy that
he participated in some of the branches in diversity, right?
Diversity 2.
2, yeah.
I tried to get him back for Diversity 3, and he's like, I've kind of moved on from Minecraft. I'm like, please, man, please, I need you.
Yeah, it's just making real games now.
Real games.
Yeah, Minecraft maps is the only viable option. Real games.
Dang. It's kind of crazy to me that you started with that infinite staircase and he did the hallways and everything. I saw a couple of different YouTubers recently made videos of their own staircases and hallways. And like it's like, you know, it's like their idea or something, you know, and they're super proud of it and they're sharing it and people are like, wow, this is so amazing. You guys were doing it back in what, 2013, 2014?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
go ahead.
I mean, it's always kind of weird if you think you came up with something and then you find out that it existed for like years. I mean, I can't think of an example right now, but I'm pretty sure that I thought that I came up with something amazing and I later found out that it's been around for like 8 years.
Yeah.
It's always kind of sad.
And that's the other thing, like you make these amazing things like an infinite staircase. Whoa, that's amazing! And you everybody in the command and map making community really think it's cool. But then Mojang puts out like a bumblebee, and then bumblebee! Ah! Yeah, like come on, impossible staircase, bumblebee. That's every update. It's like you guys don't know what you're missing here. But you've also done Transformers, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Thor. You got a Marvel kick. You got any DC characters out there?
I mean, I
talking
did
toilet
Batman.
DC?
You did Batman?
Yeah, I did Batman. Oh god, I'm gonna get so much hate for this, but is Superman Marvel or DC?
It's
DC, right?
Don't tell him, Don't tell him. Don't answer that question.
Look at that wall. Oh, you can't see it unless you're on YouTube. Oh my god,
Nobody
it's
tell
DC,
him.
Right?
Let it go.
What? I don't actually know, to be honest. No, I'm just kidding. He's the ultimate.
I'm in Superman too. I just really like superheroes in general.
Superman.
No, that's cool.
So now you need to do Avengers versus Justice League.
Yeah,
Datapack.
It's gonna be the ultimate bleep storm. Gotta stay kids friendly here.
Bleep storm. I like that. We could put a little beep over it just to put it there.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
That was that was the first time I had ever, I think, heard of you or for sure seen your stuff was, I think, the Spider-Man thing. And you got a lot of views off that video.
Yeah, it was like my first super viral video, and it was like that's the first. I think that was the first video that Dan TDM showcased.
Oh.
And so that's why it also kind of took off.
How was he showcasing? Like he shared the video, or he did his own video on that?
No, he basically made a video about it, just kind of showing off the creation, just swinging around the Spider-Man and stuff. and that's how I also kind of.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It was like the. I mean, there were other people before that already making videos about my stuff, but he was like the biggest one who ever made one at that point.
Yeah, he's top notch.
Yeah, and that's also how I kind of got a bit closer to him, because like the first in the. I mean, I don't want to make it seem like I'm super good friends with him or anything. I mean, we follow each other on Twitter and we talked before, but
cool.
Like we're not super close friends.
No
right?
big deal. No big deal.
No
we
big
have
deal.
each other's phone number.
I know Dan TDM.
No, like
no big deal.
We're not like actually friends and talk like all the time or something.
He's like,
but, like
I even call him Dan. I don't even have to call him Dan TDM.
Yeah. No,
That's
but
cool.
Like in the first showcase he ever made, he didn't credit me at all. Like I think he didn't even link me in the description.
What?
It was kind of a bummer.
In the Spider-Man one?
Yeah, in the Spider-Man one. I think that was the first one he ever did. And I'm not sure if he actually subscribed to my channel back then or something, but I speculated. After that, I made the Iron Man creation. And I speculated that he would download that one again and make a showcase about it too. So I kind of put a little terror message detecting his name. And kind of told him like in a friendly way, hey, super cool that you showcased the Spider-Man video. Would be awesome if you could credit me in the future. I put a lot of work into it and stuff. Like super politely and friendly and stuff. And not judgmental or anything. And he downloaded it, saw it probably. And in that one, he gave me like a huge shout out. And that was one of my first breakthroughs.
Man, I love that strategy.
Yeah.
That's so you detected his name when he logged into the map. That's great.
I ended up doing that for a lot of other YouTubers in the future.
You have to do that. You could go we had a bit of this issue of YouTubers kind of playing our stuff, not crediting, and we were mostly me. I was very frustrated. So I was going to detect their name and then summon like 25 Ender Dragons and destroy the map so they couldn't even play it.
That's another way of doing it.
But I was like, that'd probably get me in trouble. I better not. I better do the smart thing like you did.
Yeah. I just think with like positive reinforcement, it kind of in the long run benefits you more.
Right.
I mean, I didn't just like do that to like benefit myself. I don't know. I don't like making enemies and stuff. I mean, there definitely have been YouTubers in the past who like a lot of map makers have been fighting with, who just were neglecting all credit, and just when they were called out for it, they were like, "No, frick you! I'm not crediting you. You don't deserve it." But like, if people just forget or something, then I kind of like to look past it and just like tell them in a friendly way and hope. Stuff.
I think it's go. Sorry.
No, I was basically done.
Well, it's really interesting that this has come up because I know Q and I have talked about it. We're not going to get into like any of the recent drama, but there has been some recent drama with a couple of different YouTubers being accused of like stealing other builds or content and rebuilding it and giving credit but not asking permission and not linking appropriate. Like there's just like all this question, and the response to those YouTubers that are kind of, I don't like this term, but stealing content has been really very negative. There's even been copyright strikes, like copyright claims and stuff against YouTubers, and it seems like that's a bad road to go down to me. Like that type of negative, let's fight and try and demand that people act a certain way. That feels to me like a really bad way for the community to go. Whereas your approach of like positive reinforcement, let's build a relationship, let me send a message. I really appreciate that. And it's interesting that that's come up right now because that's kind of a timely thing within some circles of our community.
I mean, in generally, I think it's also kind of helped my channel grow in the long run because I kind of tried to build like a more personal relationship with those YouTubers who showcase my work. Like in my, what was it? In the Bloons Tower Defense map I once made, I put like a giant red heart in the back of the map in the lobby, and put like a bunch of YouTuber heads in the heart who always kept crediting me and like showcasing my work, and a little thank you message for them, just saying like, thank you so much for always crediting. It really makes a difference for me. And like that way they kind of acknowledged that it helped me out, and I think they like credited me even more. Because like if I compare myself to other map makers, I was always people were always treated me better than other map makers. I kind of felt bad sometimes, because if they played a random parkour map or something, they often didn't even say the name of the creator. But when it was a map from me, it was like, hey, it's a map by my boy McMakistein or something.
My boy.
But like that's exactly what I try to build, like with the custom messages and stuff, so that I have a more personal connection with these people. So they credit me more and play more of my stuff. I mean, they obviously benefited from my work a lot as well. I think I counted the views of the total Let's Plays of all my maps so far, and I think it was like 300 million or something.
Wow.
It's crazy. So that's like a lot of money. That's like really a lot. But it's like
it's hard to get to that place too, because now it's where people look for your name, or YouTubers look for your name rather than just some project. And to get from some no-name creator to somebody who actually has, oh, this is the new project by Mackie, I will really want to showcase it on my channel. Yeah. That journey is really difficult. And for some people, a lot of people, because I saw it all the time, it was so frustrating because they would put out project after project and not get any credit at all. And then nobody knows who you are.
Yeah, it definitely is frustrating. But yeah, it's a lot of work, a lot of luck too, I gotta be honest. But
well, Q, you and I we talked about this for I think like an hour or something one day, where there's different types of YouTubers and the way that they play with your maps. And I can definitely say that when I watched some YouTubers play Mackie's maps, or even, Diversity 3, that the YouTubers who were doing it, the content creators, they were really hyping not just the map up, but they were engaging with it. Like they were talking. Like log.zip is a good example, just because, Mackie, you've worked with him. But like, he would talk to the map creator. He would say, Mackie, no, Mackie.
That is exactly the reaction I love watching somebody. Yeah. You're probably the same. And it's you know what? It used to be a lot worse, I think. Like when 2014, when the maps were flooded, I did not see a lot of that. And now, at least from watching the recent stuff I put out, there was a lot more people who were reaching out to the map creators and giving them shout outs and stuff. Do you find that it's better now?
I mean, I generally think that there are not as many Let's Plays anymore of Minecraft maps. I think the whole scene has kind of died down a bit. I think that just the whole thing of playing maps, playing datapacks, was a lot bigger a few years ago. I don't really see that a lot anymore. I'm not sure. So
maybe the ones who were good were the ones who stuck around.
Yeah, kind of. And I mean, I'm not sure if it's not profitable anymore for those people who used to showcase them. But like, people just don't really play maps anymore, I feel like. It kind of the YouTube scene right now is more just like random challenges.
Yeah.
Minecraft,
but it's backwards.
Insert anything random.
Yeah.
It's not really playing maps anymore, I feel like. But it definitely used to be like a lot better, I think.
I've noticed lately, you've been taking YouTubers, for example, Jacksepticeye, and you create this thing. How many have you done? You did some for PewDiePie, Jack. You did the broken arm for
that was
Dan. How many have you done that have been specific for YouTubers?
I think it was boss fight. Let me think. It was Dan TDM. I made a boss fight for him. PewDiePie boss fight. I mean the Jacksepticeye. It was like a silly little creation. I don't think that's
banana.
Yeah.
Top of the
That's
morning
just a small
to ya.
thing. But other than that, I don't think I've done that much.
You've done a few for.
like,
Did Dan fight
creations
himself?
for other... Sorry?
Did Dan fight himself?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, there you go.
He made a video about it. It was so fun to watch, especially because like if he gets a map made about himself,
Yeah.
it's like it was so fun to watch.
He loves it. That's what. When did you start Minecraft? 20. Well, let's say, when did you start map making?
Map making.
2014. What, 1 point?
I think it was like 7 or 8 years ago.
Oh, man.
I don't remember what like the first Minecraft version was that I played.
Mm.
I remember the first time I ever played Minecraft. It was like in school, probably in like 2nd or 3rd grade or something. And a friend of mine showed me this awesome new game. And I was like, I want to play it too, but it
awesome,
costs
dude.
money. Oh no. So he kind of gave me like a correct version or something of the game.
Uh-oh.
I kind of tried it out. But like, in the end, I ended up like buying 3 separate accounts because I tried out the correct version.
Yeah.
And after I figured out I like it, I just bought it. And bought a bunch of other accounts and probably benefited Mojang or Microsoft.
How many times have
Yeah.
you bought Minecraft?
I have 3 accounts
On Java?
on Java, yeah.
And how many other versions?
I mean, if you have the Java edition, you can also play the better edition. So I didn't buy any new account.
Okay, here's what I'm saying. I've bought 3 Java. I've bought it on Xbox 360. I bought it on Xbox One. I bought it on Nintendo Switch. I bought it on iPad.
Got that.
What is that, 6 so far? I think
Yeah,
there's
it's
one
like a
more
lot
I
of-
bought it on.
Yeah, it's a lot of copies.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have children. I want to play it on this one. I want to play it on that one.
I paid $8 one time.
Just, you know what? You're not invited next week, okay? Good grief. You, what was I going to say? You've actually created a fake Snapshot video.
Oh yeah, I got so much hate for that.
Yeah.
I was watching it and I'm like, how did you... I know you went over the... That's the thing, your old videos, you'd be like, okay, now I'm going to tell you how I did this. And then you go to a German language and nobody understands what you're saying. But like you're typing in things into the command block and it does... The only way I've done being able to do that was camera edit. How did you type the... What was the one you did?
I don't remember. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's actually patched right now. If you can still do it, but I basically detected the commands in the command blocks, and like for every single possible command, I just had another command block testing for that input, and then just manually do something else. It was
You can
kinda handy.
You can test for the words in the command block.
I think you somehow could.
Thank goodness.
I somehow tested for the NBT of the block or something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I did it anymore.
You're a
Or if
hacker.
it's even possible
You
anymore.
hacked the game.
but, yeah.
You're just like
I
Jesper,
said, I
like-
got so much hate. It was not fun. But I intentionally titled the snapshot 69W69C or something. So it's obvious and people still got mad.
I know the problem. You should have done it on April 1st.
Yeah.
That would have
should've.
been that people would have loved that.
Yeah.
It's not like you got so much hate. I looked at it, you only had 400 downvotes and like almost 2,000 upvotes or something like that.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
but in comparison to what I usually did, it was like...
Oh, yeah.
And it's like the first wave of people actually watching it, I didn't get like any dislike. Like the normal watchers, viewers, they didn't care. They found it funny. But then YouTube started recommending it to people. And of course, the people who got it in their recommended, they were the ones who got mad.
There was one command you did, and it was save or something. Save this, and then look. I'm like, You just predicted structure blocks.
True.
You realize you did that.
Now did you say it? Oh my god, I did.
You did. or they saw your video and they're like, we're not going to give you credit. We're going to steal your idea and put it in
paycheck? I want to get credit.
That's right. That's right.
I basically came up with structure block.
You did. The inventor of the structure block before the structure block existed.
Totally.
Oh man. So now you also did, after you did a whole bunch, or maybe you still do a lot of Java. Because I personally like typing Java commands, and maybe you're the same way. But you've also done marketplace stuff, skateboards. How in the world do you make a skateboard? How do you do that? Surfing? I think what is there? Skateboards, scooters?
Yeah, exactly.
How do you do that?
I gotta give credit to like the other people in my team. I didn't make these maps alone.
Right.
And I just did all the command block stuff, and that part was just done with behavior pack.
I just did all the command block stuff. That's all.
Yeah, but not like the skateboard mechanic.
Right.
Okay. Like we had another guy just doing like the animation and the behavior packs, and they basically just created a new entity. And you can also like attach a bunch of text to it, and he basically made this custom new entity writable. And then don't ask me how I did it. It confuses me too, but like he triggered a bunch of animations depending on if you jump or not. And I basically didn't do any of the skateboarding magic. Just like put it into the map. That was my main question.
That's why I invited you on the show, to ask you that one question.
I'm sorry to disappoint. So I only did the challenges and stuff and all the setup creation stuff, like the lobby mechanics, the different challenges, how you unlock different things and stuff. It's always a team effort, and we have like different people doing different stuff.
Okay, so you're saying who is this under? What team was this?
Blockception.
Blockception. You do work for Blockception currently?
Yeah.
Okay, you're in this group. How many people you got in the group?
Just part-time. I'm basically not like employed there or anything.
Right.
I'm more like on a freelance basis. If
you're the consultant.
There are project I work with, I just help out there.
Okay, so
if I don't have time, I don't do anything there.
We need to get skateboard guy, whoever that was. What was his name? What's Danny. The skateboard guy? What?
Danny was his name. Like, do you mean the guy who created it?
Yeah. We need to get them on this podcast. I want to find out how you make skateboards and scooters.
Amazing. He's super talented.
There we go. Get him on.
Mackie, I value you, even if you didn't make it.
Even for the crappy command block challenge.
Number 2 Minecraft guy in the world, Makistein. Number 1, skateboard Danny.
Guy.
Actually, I'm curious about that because, like you said, you've done mostly Java stuff. So are there any major differences between Java and Bedrock? I know there are. I think that most of us in like map making understand that there are. But what are like the big differences?
Like for me, the most annoying thing is that I can't access like NBT data. So like the coordinates or the inventory, the different tags that an entity has. I can't access those. I can't test for them. I can't manipulate them. That's like the most annoying thing for me at the moment. And I'm not sure, but I don't think we have dummy scoped objectives yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
there's dummies.
Oh,
that's what you get.
That's right. We only have dummy, right?
Only have dummies,
not the other one.
We have 3 dummies. Me, you, and you.
Yeah, but like if I want to test for a right click from a carrot on a stick, which I do in like every single data pack I make on Java, I can't do that in Bedrock. I'm kind of lost there. I generally don't enjoy working in Bedrock that much.
No.
That's why even though it's not that profitable, I focus more on Java because it's just more fun for me. Like at one point, maybe after university, when I gotta find a full-time job, maybe I'll switch to Bedrock and do that full-time. But like for now, Java is just more fun for me.
Yeah,
and maybe when the scripting APIs
MBT is extremely fun to play around with. I made that creeper go upside down or something like that.
I mean, there are the versions are different. Like in Bedrock, there are a lot of things that are possible that you can't do in Java, and the other way around. I personally have more experience with the Java workflow, and I mean, naturally, if you're good at something, you enjoy it more.
Yeah.
In comparison to something that you suck at. So
I enjoy nothing because I am not good at anything.
Nah, that's not true. You made diversity.
No, I just look at people and I'm like, oh, that guy made a Dan TDM boss fight. Want to be on my map team? And then they're like, yeah, let's do it. I'm like, oh, sweet. And then I go, made by qmagnet. That's how it works. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say that just the last thing about that Bedrock thing. I am actually really curious about getting into Bedrock because it really does seem like there's a huge opportunity there. There's a lot. There's not much
there. There used to have Void there. You can't break it, so I don't really know what the point of getting into Bedrock is. Really.
I'm so done with this right now.
That was your dad joke of the week, kids.
That was I need a jingle for that. Dad joke of the week.
That was a good one.
Oh, man. Anyway, I don't even know. Go on. What's the next subject?
Yeah, well, like I said, I did a bunch of video watching by you, lots of research. I noticed you're starting to do some collabs, or maybe it was a little recently. You had Grian. You did one with Grian, who, like, my kids love watching his houses and stuff. And get Grian on here. Put him on the list.
He's definitely coming.
Who else have you done videos with?
I made one with Sethblade.
You did?
With Gemini T. Yeah. I did.
What did you do?
There was no video on my channel, actually. We just released it on his channel.
Okay, what was the video?
We made Tetris together.
Oh, you made Tetris? Cool.
Like, he did all the magic coding and stuff. I just made the models.
I just made the models.
Then we just kind of put it
You know
together.
what? I just made peanut butter toast today. That's a just made. If you make the models, you got to own it, man.
Yeah.
He just did the commands. I did the models.
But, like, we were in a call and just chatting about, like, map making stuff. And he just kind of showed me his workflow. I was just so impressed. Like, this man operates on a whole nother level. It's insane.
Well,
he showed me some of his, like, how he's making stuff. And it's crazy. Sethling is just so amazing.
He's a genius. Like, Macarena he programmed the his body. Might have been Connect or something.
Right.
Programmed his body to move the armor stance. It's like,
it's insane.
I can't do that. How do you do that? But you did. You did this old thing called the Command King.
Mm-hmm.
And
good old times.
You didn't have Seth on there.
No, I didn't. I mean, I was like super small back then. I doubt that and even if I got him, he would have dominated everyone. So it wouldn't have been fun anymore, probably.
Yeah, you never know. Like, because some people, they're really good, but it takes them time.
True.
And like you had the like a time limit on them, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah. So there, like some guy named I don't know, MrsMakistein could beat.
I actually
Seth
do own that
Blank
account, MrsMakistein.
What's that?
I do own that account name, MrsMakistein. I own that.
Nice.
Oh, who's MrsMakistein? Is that a young lady that you're?
Nah, it's just I bought it myself. But if I one day have a girlfriend, that's gonna be her anniversary gift. Just the Minecraft account.
Oh, isn't that nice? What'd you get for me for Valentine's Day? My old Minecraft account.
So
here you go, honey. It's the same skin as mine, but pink stripes because I hate green.
Mackie, I watched your 100,000 subscriber Q&A. And there's that question where somebody asks, do you have a girlfriend? You're like, no, ladies.
No, but
it was so cringe.
But you're ready. You are ready with that account. I actually gave my fiance. I didn't give her an account, but I made a build for her in Minecraft a few years ago, like our second year of dating.
Oh, darling, I got you a dirt hut for Valentine's Day.
No. I built her a house in Minecraft, and I gave it to her, and she was like, "That's cool." Okay.
I think I've seen lists like the top of what women want. Like number 3's roses, number 2 is diamond ring, number 1 dirt hut in Minecraft.
Now I will say I made a video for her. All right, I made a video for her, not to get on my stuff, but like I made a video for her in Minecraft. I did use replay mod and made a build for her and talked about like love
how
and
great you
relationships
are
and stuff.
in your great video.
Yeah, and she cried. And it was for her birthday.
That is kind of cute, though.
Really?
I want to do that too.
Yeah. So Minecraft can't work.
Yeah.
Mackie, you hold tight of that Mrs. Makistein.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
right.
keep the account for the right person. It's gonna be very special.
That's good.
Oh, there you go. I had something similar to me because this Christmas, my wife and we said we don't want to spend a lot of money because usually we had the kids go to a store and they would pick out a present for mom and dad and then we pay for it. I said, no. This year they're doing their own thing. And I said, okay, guys, whatever you want, but you got to make it yourself. It could be a drawing. It could be, you bake something, whatever. I said, you guys are doing it. And it was really cool. My son built me a Minecraft, like a map, basically, where I go to the Santa sleigh. He even put a teleport. He's 8 years old. Put a teleport command, and I'm like, "You didn't make this." Yeah, I did. I'm like, "Are you serious? Come on my team." Made by qmagnet. Teleports you to like Santa's house. It was amazing. I loved it so much. It was so good. My daughter made me a cookie, and my other daughter made me can't remember. It was like an ornament or something, but. It's really cool when people make you like a personal little map.
Yeah, I mean, generally, I think like presents are just so much cooler if it's just something like with meaning that you made yourself rather than just something expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like at some point when you're an adult, you can, if you need something, you just buy it. Basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Just when you start earning money and stuff. So like then it starts to get difficult just giving presents because there's nothing people need anymore. So it's more like you have to find presents that just have meaning. But that's the fun part, I think, like coming up with cool present ideas rather than just buying something expensive. I don't know.
Totally.
Well, and the other thing is like, oh, I got you a gift card. I hate gift cards. Like,
oh yeah, gift cards.
It's so meaningless. It's like, I don't know anything about you. I don't know what you like. Here's a card with, here's a card from Visa. They're going to copy all the number. Write it down now, folks. It's 50 Canadian dollars. Because I don't care about you and I don't know you. Don't ever, gift cards are such a bad present. They lock you into like, okay, I like you, but you have to eat at McDonald's. That's about as good as it goes.
I will put my P.O. box in Discord for you. You send all your gift cards to me, all right? I will take them all.
I'll take some too. Thank you.
Wow. Okay, I got outnumbered on that one. Okay. Get your wife a gift card. I'm sure she'll enjoy it.
Hey, funny little thing. Okay, so we got to bring this up. I don't remember what the website is. Q, you found a website.
Oh yeah, I'm disappointed on this. They changed it.
It's super sad. What was the name of the website?
This is from Famous People Now.
.com.
Net worth McMakistein.
Yeah. So this website shows
popular as McMakistein. Occupation YouTube star.
Huh? That sounds so weird.
Your age is 22 years old. Is that correct?
That is incorrect. I'm 23.
Your zodiac is the Virgo.
Yeah.
Oh, you were born September 19th, 1996.
Yeah.
In
we
Vienna,
can cut
Austria.
that out if you want to. That's like your birthday.
You are Austrian.
Yeah.
Let's go down to here. Your net worth in 2019 is anywhere between 1 million and 5 million.
Oh yeah, totally, sure.
This is the part where I was so disappointed because last week it said you were worth 34 million, and I was totally, whoa, 34 million.
Oh boy, I wish I was worth that
They
much.
updated it. How did you make that much money on doing Spider-Man and Iron Man? Disney's gonna come after you,
I wish
bro.
I made that much money, but if you just look at the views, like my channel has, I think, 16 million views or something.
Yeah.
So that's like over a span of like 7 years. It's like
7 years.
$16,000, maybe 20 if we're generous. Over a span of 7 years, that's like nothing.
Yeah.
So I really don't make a fortune on YouTube.
You
But
lost
I do
$33 million in a week, according to that website.
Wow, I wish. I've recently been to like some of those websites too, just because I saw another YouTuber like googling his net worth, and I googled it too, and I landed on like the weirdest website. I think it was called like Celebrity Crushes or something.
So I'm
and
looking
it was
up
basically
right
an entire website about like my relationship status.
Oh, is
And
he
it said
single?
like he's single, he's not cheating on anyone at the moment, and he
He's a
has been in
stand-up
one
guy.
relationship at least.
Now
Like,
remember,
how
ladies,
do you
he has an
get that
account for you,
information
Mrs.
even?
Makistein. If you just come and say, I want to be your girlfriend on the Hypixel server or whatever it was, they will say, yes, I want that Mrs. Makistein account.
There are some
Oh,
weird
man.
websites on the internet. Oh,
I don't have one. There's nothing for me saying, is he single? Is he worth 34 million?
You got to make it yourself.
You gotta make it myself. Yes, I am worth 34 million. I don't have that yet, but if you give it to me, I will be worth it.
There's like a link where you can submit updates. I should totally like submit the weirdest information about myself, so it's on the website.
Yeah, we'll just say a bunch of lies in this, and they'll be like, this video or this podcast, it's proof that these are true. Yes, I am. I'm really a 48-year-old man.
Married to 5 women.
Married to 5 women. Wow. How many children does he have? He has no children. How many relationships? You had one relationship in the past.
That is incorrect. I don't know where they get that from.
That says, is he dead or alive? He died last... No, it doesn't say that yet.
Oof.
It's rough. Hey, so I got one other like big question from me before we start getting into rapid fire, unless qmagnet has some other questions for
Yeah,
you.
go ahead.
So I know that you've mentioned before, not in this interview, but like in other stuff, you said that you want to work in the gaming industry. Do you still want to work in the gaming industry long term? Do you want to like stay in Minecraft stuff? Do you want to work for Mojang? Like what's your goals? Like what do you want to do outside of this? Or are you hoping one day to have a career that's totally out of gaming, away from Minecraft, done with it, moving on?
I mean, asking the deep questions.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure what I want to do after my master's. I mean, I'm studying game engineering and simulation, which is just like
That's
programming games.
Yeah.
So that's where I definitely see my future. I just don't know if I, like after I have my master's, if I just want to do YouTube and Minecraft, like marketplace stuff for a bunch of years, or if I want to work like at another company like that makes games. I'm not sure what makes me happy like in the long run. Like I mean, there are benefits to working from home, but generally I'd prefer to just kind of get out of the house and not just sit in front of my computer 24/7.
Yeah.
I like sit in front of another computer at least.
Oh, a nicer computer.
I'm not sure.
No, that's
Like I've also done an internship for like a gaming company, Rapcat. Have you heard of it?
Replicate?
Rapcat.
I don't know them.
They basically make a bunch of like gambling games, and also like they have an art department where they even make skins for like Fortnite, Overwatch, a bunch of huge titles. Yeah, it was pretty cool because I always had like the early previews and knew all the heroes that were unreleased, knew all the upcoming skins. It was so cool.
Oh, so
Nice.
so because you were a big Overwatch fan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was so amazing. But I couldn't leak I always kept telling my friends, oh my god, the next hero is gonna be amazing. I can't tell you anything about it, but trust me, it's gonna be good. And they were always kind of annoyed. Just shut up already.
You could do those little Reddit, I'm an insider, under like the MrsMakistein account that no one would know about. I'm an insider, and my sources say the next hero in Overwatch is Beefcake Fred or something like that. And then it comes true, like, this guy is a source.
It's
and
so
they won't
hard
be able
to
to track
just keep
you.
it in and not talk about it.
Yeah.
But
so what's the next hero coming to Overwatch? Tell everybody.
Sorry, what?
What's the next hero coming to Overwatch?
I don't know anymore, because like the last skin that was released just came out in the event like 3 weeks ago. That was the last, because I stopped working there like half a year ago or something.
It's too stressful.
And that's when I stopped getting like all the juicy secrets.
Yeah. You couldn't hold it in anymore. I can't take it. I want to tell people. Yeah. I'm like that, but
it's also fun just being surprised, because like if you know all the upcoming stuff, like do you know Sigma, the hero?
Sigma.
Do you play Overwatch?
I don't play Overwatch. I'm just pretending I know what you're talking about.
I don't play, but I know Sigma.
Okay. And like they made I think 3 different skins, and we had like the entire concept art for the hero in like one of the folders, and it was just so cool. You could just see all the upcoming skins, like look at the progress of the models and stuff. And so I basically knew the upcoming hero, and when it came out, it was like not that special anymore. So like having it as a surprise in a way is even more fun. So yeah, maybe it's even better that I don't know all the upcoming heroes now.
So, you actually did the artwork for the skins? Is that what you were doing there?
No, I didn't. I was just a software tester there.
Oh, a tester.
They had like a gambling department and a game art department. So like 2 separate sections in the office. And I was in the gambling department working as a software tester. So I basically tested all the games the programmers made there. And
so you got
I don't know
inside scoop.
What kind of floats my boat after the master. But like they offered me to, like, if I'm done with my master, to come back there as a programmer.
Right.
Yeah. So at least I have like options.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta see what kind of interests me after I'm done, and then I'll just see.
Yeah.
Whatever path it leads me to.
I totally agree about that. Like, I worked for a company. I did development for a company a while back, and they did artwork for all types of companies, Dungeons and Dragons, but also they did League of Legends and Just Cause 3. And so I got to see, League of Legends characters that were not out at the time that they were doing the art for it. And it was incredible to see it, but also, it kind of, it takes away, because, with League of Legends or with a lot of these games, you get these epic trailers and cinematics and everything, and you're like hyped for it. But if you already know that it's there, then it's like not quite as hyped, and you can't enjoy it as much. So I kind of feel where you're coming from with that, definitely. I did have one last question. Last question.
You just watch. This isn't going to be the last question. I guarantee.
This is my last question before qmagnet takes over with his rapid fire. He's got some rapid fire stuff for you. Okay. All right. So I found out about you because of log.zips videos, and you had mentioned him in some of your videos, and you actually worked for him for a while.
Yeah.
Now,
Wait.
What?
Log.zip. Get him on our show. Get him on. Get him on podcast.
You don't have to talk about your experience with Tyler directly. I think that's super cool that you got to work with him and build some maps and everything. But
it was awesome.
What is that like, working for a YouTuber to build maps with them so that they can have it for like a huge audience? Is it like, are you like on a tight deadline, crunch time all the time, like working really hard? Is it more relaxed and fun? Like, just what in general is that like to work with a YouTuber to create some stuff?
I mean, it's probably different for like every YouTuber out there, but like with vlog.zip, it was amazing. Like Tyler is like really kind and just really cares about you, and like really had like a similar vision as me, and we kind of always came up with ideas together, and then we kind of brainstormed, and once we had a concept, I made the creation. Then I also made like a showcase area where he could just walk through, so it kind of led to a nice video. Then he also had a guy like always testing those, and he always gave me feedback if like one of the mechanics was suddenly broken. I kind of had to go over it again. It was really fun. It was a good time, but it was also while I was at university, and it also kind of took time away from my own YouTube stuff. And in the end, kind of the YouTube stuff, doing my own thing was just more fun to me. That's why I kind of stopped working for him. Like, not because there were any issues. It was perfect. Tyler is just brilliant. It was really fun. He paid me well. But like in the end, I just enjoyed doing my own thing more. Just not having to like make a creation like with the intention of generating a lot of views. Because like, I mean, he's a business. He has to make good titles with good topics. I mean, that's how he survives, how he pays me, other people. But like, what kind of motivates myself on YouTube is just doing crazy things. And that's not what brings in views. So I always had to kind of slow down, make things not as exciting because it would have taken too much time. Just do like the bare minimum so it makes for a good video, make it as long as possible so it leads to a 10+ minute video. So I mean, the work was optimized for his business, for generating views and watch time and stuff. And ultimately, it was just not as much fun for me as just doing my own thing.
Sure.
But
like,
that's just
like
not
making
toilets.
You mean like that sort of thing? Making toilets.
Sorry?
Like making toilets.
Working toilets. Exactly. That's what I enjoy doing. Exactly.
I thought so. Especially when they give you compliments after you've, finish your business.
It was a good idea.
No, that's really
like,
cool.
Being free and just doing your own thing is just kind of more fun, I think.
So what's your like going forward? You're still gonna do YouTube videos. You're still gonna make maps.
I mean,
or what are you focusing
just
on?
Super stressful because like my master it's so much work, and I haven't had like any time for making maps and datapacks this semester. So like before that, after I started going to this university, I was working like 70 hours a week. I spent a lot of time on videos and maps, and I just barely managed to make weekly videos with those insane hours. So like, there's a lot of work behind my channel, and now that I'm in university, I just don't have the time anymore.
Right.
Yeah. So I barely managed to make monthly videos now. And with monthly videos, your channel just doesn't go anywhere. It just doesn't.
It's hard.
You could do what I do. Just do like yearly videos.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want my channel to die entirely, so I want to stay at least active a little bit and keep the monthly videos up at least.
Well, listen, after this thing goes live, boom, subscribers boost.
That's
right. I hope so.
That's right.
You'll be racking in at least 5 billion subscribers.
Yeah. But I also want to like start streaming and stuff. Like now that I got this amazing webcam.
Yeah.
I'm going to play the Harry Potter map that just came out by the Flow Network. And
it's
I also want to do like a bunch
amazing.
of dev streams where I work on my Overwatch map, which should be fun. And I have another Overwatch hero coming out, like depending on when this goes live, next Friday. And then I'll also have like a bunch of Overwatch videos, like just making the game mechanics and one more hero. And I also have, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's gonna be one of the stupidest things I ever did, probably.
One of the stupidest things you've ever done?
Yeah, videos. It's gonna be so cringe, but it's been so fun working on it.
Yeah. Well, I'll set the record straight here. Your stuff already came out, by the way, because this ain't gonna be live for a while. So I hope you enjoyed that back a while ago when it came out.
Yeah, how was that
Nah,
release?
it's gonna be a while until it's out.
And
I've
everybody
been working
loved
on
it.
it for like a month already.
That's right.
But
Not quite that long, but
All right. Okay, awesome. That was, kind of this story of your life. You're also looking for the right Mrs. Makistein with the pink stripes. You're worth 34 million. We're gonna go on to a
PMs
little.
are open.
What's that? I missed it.
PMs are open.
DMs are open. You are gonna get flooded, brother. Wow.
Oh boy.
Wow. Okay. Well, you better get it now because this is what happens when you get older, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't going any better. Anyway, so what we like to do now is we like to go with a little rapid fire round. Okay, just like quick little questions. You can take as long as you want or as short as you want. You want these questions?
no,
But,
not as long as you want. It's rapid fire.
Well, if the gun is in slow motion.
Okay, all right.
All right. Number 1. Is barrier parkour a good idea?
No.
Thank you.
Easy. Bad idea.
We want to rotate or what? You want to do the trivia?
I'll just throw another. How about hidden mine carts on the other side of lava waterfalls?
Just as bad. Just
Wow.
anything
Where
that
did you
I-
get
that you
these
can't
ideas?
see.
That's
Get it
from
out
his
of my
first
map. I
adventure
don't want
map.
it.
All right. So let's think your whole Minecraft, we'll say career or experience. Anything you've ever seen in Minecraft, video, map, not including your own creations, something. What was your favorite thing you've ever seen?
Honestly, probably the Harry Potter map. I've been like following
It's like the
the
same.
Food Network for like a bunch of years now, and it's just what they are doing is incredible. Because like what I enjoy the most about Minecraft is just blowing people's minds and doing something where people go like, "This is not vanilla. This is surely modded," and like they push the limit to like an insane level. And I don't understand half the stuff they do. And
Okay, one sec.
it's
Hey,
just pure
Harry Potter
magnetic.
guys, get
It's
them on the
incredible.
podcast.
They seemed really cool. Are they using your door, your like magic door that like flips out and everything? I thought I
This
saw
is
that.
the
They don't
rapid
use the same
fire
one.
section.
That was a rapid fire question. Yes or no?
No, but
No, they're not.
like when they made a video about it, like a 10-second video just showing the door, they
Yeah.
put in the description like inspired by me. So, but they didn't use the same one.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
All right. Cool. Good to
Okay.
know.
Your next one. What do you want added to Minecraft?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
You could do changed. Or added.
Toilets.
Come
Working
on.
toilets.
Okay, all right.
That
There
is
you
not
go.
the truth.
Okay.
Get it in the game.
Toilets.
Microsoft, I
You
want
heard it
it.
here first, folks. All right. Do bats have a purpose?
No.
Thank you. Okay. Mustaches. Yay or nay?
Yay. Big yay.
Yay on the mustaches. What is a yeeter?
A yeeter. A yeeter is someone who yeets something into the world. Like the word yeeting, I think the definition on Urban Dictionary is like to throw something at a high velocity.
Mm-hmm.
So like an entity that launches something at a high velocity is a yeeter.
Yeeter. Very good. Okay. Last question. How do you get your hair to stick up like whoop whoop? How do you do that?
Genetics.
Genetics.
No, a bunch of hair wax and stuff.
Don't talk to
Nice.
me about genetics with hair, all right?
Ooh.
Say nothing.
You got it just on the wrong side, bro.
That's right. That's right. It went south through the winter. Okay. So that was qmagnet's rapid fire section. I actually have a little game I want to play with you, Mackie.
Ooh, exciting. I like it.
Yeah. So, we have a new prize this time too. This is a little 5-question trivia. Okay.
Because last time you got to be the CDO
of.
of a special Minecraft group.
That's right.
This
That's
time,
right.
it's a new prize.
Yeah. So I got a new prize for you. You will be the very first person to receive this grand prize. And it is a certificate with your face. Maybe not your face, maybe your skin or something. I don't know. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Did we get sponsors?
Dude.
How do you afford this thing?
Dude. Gonna get you a certificate. It's a virtual certificate. Basically, it's an image.
That is
It's a graphic.
I want it. I need it.
It's a picture of a paper clip with two eyes, and it asks, "Do you want help with that?"
That's right. And you can proudly display this on all of your profiles, YouTube channel.
I will.
Thumbnails, all that. So if that is depending on the number of questions that you get right here. Okay. Ooh. So there's 5 questions. All right. Are you ready for this?
You have to get at least 100% correct.
No. I'll send you a banner, even if you only get 1 correct. Even if you get none correct, I will send you this certificate. But it changes.
You tried.
The more the more questions correct that you get, the cooler the image is. All right. Okay, so we know the rules. One of the main rule is don't look it up. You can't look it up. You got to answer as quickly as you can. All right. Ready? Okay, and we'll go back and forth on this, Q.
Okay.
All right. Okay, question number 1. Imagine a command block in your mind.
Yeah.
What color is not on a command block? Yellow, red,
you got to specify this.
or blue?
Okay. What he's saying is, on the command block, there's the little lights that flash different colors.
Yeah, the 9
Which one, yellow, red, green, or blue, is not one of the flashy lights?
I'm going with blue.
That's the sound effect.
Is that a good sound effect or a bad one?
That's one. You got one. You got one correct.
Nice.
Good
job.
job.
1 point. Let's put that up there, editor. That's me. Put that up there on the scoreboard. Question number 2, Q.
Okay. You know what a turtle egg is, right?
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding. No, I'm just kidding. Which one of these in Minecraft cannot break a turtle egg? Okay. Throwing an item on the egg, mobs walking on the egg, flowing water on the egg, or falling sand on the egg. Which one cannot break it?
I'm gonna go with the item. I've never actually, I haven't played survival in 3 years, so I haven't actually interacted with the eggs yet. But I think it's the item. It's not. Oh no!
I'm very sorry.
Oh no! Items can actually
I
break
believed
eggs.
in you, man.
That's crazy. Oh no!
If you throw items on a turtle egg, it will break after a while. If you walk on it, it'll break after a while. Falling sand. If you drop sand, the gravity, there is a chance that the sand will break and turn into a little item entity. There's also a chance that the egg will break and the sand will just land there as a whole block.
Oh, okay.
So the one thing that will not break a turtle egg on that list is flowing water.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You're 50%.
The more you know. Now I'm smarter.
Get it right. Next one.
Next question.
You're up.
Okay. You know, hey, that's okay. Hey, you know what? Good job for trying.
Yeah, thank you.
You know F3 on your keyboard, there's different keyboard shortcuts, things that you can do, right?
Yeah. Right.
So F3 and N will change your game mode. F3 and H will show your advanced tooltips. What does F3 and escape do?
That's a thing?
That's a thing?
And escape is a thing?
Come on, man.
Oh, boy.
I believe in you.
We thought you'd have this one.
F3 and escape.
F3 and escape.
Does it, put... No, full screen is F11. What on earth does that do?
If it makes you feel better, we discovered this last night. We had to ask this question.
I have absolutely no idea what that could do. Enlighten me, please.
Craziest thing. It pauses the game.
But it doesn't just pause the game. It pauses the game
escape,
without the menu up there.
Yeah.
That's a thing?
That's a thing.
Yeah.
When? That's crazy.
Yeah.
You're 1 for 3 so far, brother.
That is... I did not know that.
These are really hard questions.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, let's go.
I only got 1 out of 3 so far.
Well, hey, if anybody was going to get it, it was going to be Makistein.
Yep.
The guru. All right, question number 4. You ready for it?
Yes.
I believe in you, man. I really believe in you.
I do too.
I don't know if I believe in myself anymore.
When I talk about NBT, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, another point. No, that's not the question. All right, there's one NBT tag called Hidden Gene. Which entity?
Hidden Gene.
Hidden Gene. HIDDENGENE.
Mm-hmm.
Which entity is that NBT tag used for?
Oh boy, I should know that.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
Every time they add a new entity, I just check out the tags. Hidden Gene.
Hidden Gene.
It's probably something where there are like different variations of the mob.
Come on.
You're thinking
Like
in the
with
right way.
With the rabbit? Is it the rabbit where it's like the zombie, like the mutant rabbit or something? No, you don't look satisfied. It's not the rabbit.
Huh? I didn't hear anything.
That wasn't your final
gene?
answer, right?
I mean, yeah, I kind of said rabbit already, but it's probably wrong.
No, you didn't say that.
His audio
You
is
said,
cutting out. I haven't heard anything.
What did I hear?
Okay, that's good. That's
something. I heard
Gene.
bamboo or something. What was that?
Bamboo? Oh, is that a hint?
Did I
Is
hear
it the panda?
Yeah!
Oh, easy.
But you were right. You changed that, and you changed the. There's 2 of them: main gene, hidden gene. You can change the face, I think, or something like that.
Oh yeah, right. Like they have different faces and stuff.
Yeah.
Playful, sleepy, stuff like that. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Dopey, Doc.
Yeah. Grumpy. Yeah.
Hidden Gene. Wow.
Okay, last question. You got 2 correct so far. You're doing
Very
great.
good on the last one.
Now we have one last
Like
one. Okay.
1.5 maybe.
Okay, so imagine you're in the game, you're in creative mode, okay?
Yes.
You press E to open the creative inventory.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And then you click on the redstone tab. All right?
Yeah.
You got that in your mind?
Yes.
What is the very first item on that list?
These are so hard.
You use it all the time. I just do give at P command block. That's all I do. Come on, man. I believe in you.
The first item.
It's not a panda. Don't worry.
It's not a panda. That's good. I would have guessed that. The first.
Okay. I'll give you multiple choice.
It's not the repeater. I know that for sure.
I'll give you.
Because I always have to kind of scroll down for that.
Right. So we'll say observer,
Mm-hmm.
dropper,
Mm-hmm.
dispenser, redstone block.
It's not the redstone block. I know that because like that's the only thing I use out of the menu. I think it's either the dispenser or dropper.
That's correct. Yes. Good job.
Which one?
It's either the
first one
dispenser
you
or the
said.
drummer.
It's
Same
the
thing.
dispenser.
Dispenser. Okay.
Nice work. Hey, you got 3 correct.
Yeah,
cheers.
like let's say like 2. Like I had some help.
Okay, all right. We'll give you.
But
we'll
I'll
give
take
you
3
2.5.
too. I'll
give you
3.
2.5. How about that?
That's good. That sounds fair.
And in the future, here's what we'll do. That's special. This is going to be what's special for you. Okay. In the future, we will make our questions easier for our other contestants.
No. We're making it
And so
harder.
you will be the only one who has a half point.
That's good.
Because
It's like a very special prize.
Yep.
It's an honor.
Executive decision, qmagnet. You have to do what I say.
Well, oh.
Anyway.
Button up my tie. Get a little more professional here.
I hope that you enjoyed that. Thanks for playing today. Thanks for
It was fun. Learn something new
yourself.
about Minecraft.
That's right.
And we learned something new about you.
Oh. Hey, Q, do you have any last questions for our good friend here, Mackie?
Nope. No, just kidding. I asked all the great questions. Do you have a girlfriend? Just okay. Okay. I don't think we covered that already. Are you worth $34 million?
I wish.
Me too. I wish you were worth that much too.
Really wish.
I'd give you like a couple of millions.
Would you really?
Definitely.
Oh, you're such a nice guy. It's been great to have you. I wanted you on this show so badly. We already talked about this.
Yeah.
And you finally took some time out of your university schedule to be on here. Is this your last year?
Nope. I'm in my first semester of the master's, so like 1.5 more years.
1.5 more years. Well,
yeah.
Well, if that university thing doesn't work out for you, you always got podcast guests to fall back on.
That's right.
So we'll look forward to having you on again.
And I got my certificate, so that's a good thing too.
Yeah.
That's right. You've got proof.
2.5.
Oh, man. Yeah, Mackie, it was really great to have you on here. Really appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
It was really fun.
So people want to find you, that go Twitter at...
Yeah, Twitter
What's
at
it?
MrsMakistein. YouTube it's Mr. or MC Makistein. I have both of these accounts, and Instagram it's Mr. Makistein. So just a variation of Mr. or MC Makistein. Just try something out. Yeah. You'll hopefully find me.
And you also have a website?
Yes, I do. MrsMakistein.com.
Okay.
If you want to download some stupid maps, working toilets and stuff.
They're awesome. And you also have the Mrs. Makistein account. We know
yes, it's true. Still available.
That's right. All right.
So
well, thanks again, Mackie. Thanks and goodbye, everybody. You're all beautiful for listening in.
Bye. Cheers! Next time on the Void Frogs podcast.